Manual testing refers to the process of manually executing test cases to identify software defects and ensure the quality of a software application. So, I want to introduce to you 10 common types of manual testing. 1. Functional testing. This type of testing focuses on verifying whether the software application meets the specified functional requirements. Testers perform various tests to ensure that the system behaves as expected and performs its intended functions. Let's say you are testing a web-based e-commerce application. The functional testing for this application would involve verifying that all the key functions of the software are working as expected. For example, Test Case 1. Adding items to the cart. Test Case 2. Placing an order. Test Case 3. User registration and login, and Test Case 4, search functionality. 2. User interface testing. User interface, UI, testing involves evaluating the graphical user interface of the software application. Testers check the layout, design, and responsiveness of the user interface to ensure it is user-friendly and visually appealing. Let's consider a mobile banking application. User interface, UI, testing for this application would involve evaluating the graphical elements and user interactions to ensure a seamless and user-friendly experience. Layout and navigation, visual consistency, error handling, form input validation, multi-device compatibility, accessibility, screen responsiveness. 3. Usability testing. Usability testing assesses how easy it is for end users to use the software application. Testers evaluate the software's intuitiveness, navigation, and overall user experience to identify potential usability issues. Let's consider a social media application. Usability testing for this application would involve evaluating the user experience and ease of use to identify any usability issues and areas for improvement. Sign-up process. Profile creation. Newsfeed and content discovery. Posting and sharing content. Notifications and alerts. Messaging and communication. Privacy and security settings. 4. Regression testing. Regression testing is performed to ensure that recent changes or enhancements to the software do not introduce new defects or impact existing functionality. Testers retest previously working features and functionalities to verify their stability after modifications. Let's say you have a web application for an online bookstore. You have recently made some updates to the checkout process to improve its performance and fix a few bugs. Before deploying the changes to the production environment, you would perform regression testing to ensure that these updates haven't caused any regression issues in other parts of the application. 5. Integration testing. Integration testing involves testing the interaction between different modules, components, or subsystems of the software application. Testers verify that the integrated parts work together correctly and exchange data accurately. Let's consider a travel booking system that consists of 3 main components: a flight booking module, a hotel reservation module, and a payment gateway. Integration testing would focus on verifying the interaction and coordination between these components, as updating flight details and handling reservation changes, cancellation, and refund processing. 6. Performance testing. Performance testing assesses how well the software application performs under various load conditions. Testers measure response times, resource usage, scalability, and stability to determine if the application meets performance requirements. Let's consider a web application for an online shopping platform. Performance testing would focus on evaluating the application's speed, responsiveness, and scalability under different load conditions. Load testing, stress testing, scalability testing. 7. Security testing. Security testing aims to identify vulnerabilities and weaknesses in the software application's security measures. Testers simulate various attacks and test authentication, authorization, data protection, and other security aspects. Let's consider a web-based banking application. Security testing examples: authentication and access control, data protection and encryption, session management and cross-site scripting, XSS, error handling and exception management, security configuration and patch management. 8. Compatibility testing. Compatibility testing ensures that the software application functions correctly across different environments, platforms, browsers, and devices. Testers verify that the application works seamlessly on various configurations to accommodate a diverse user base. Let's consider a mobile messaging application that is available for both Android and iOS devices. Test Case 1. Device compatibility. Test Case 2. Operating system compatibility. Test Case 3. Network compatibility. Test Case 4. Peripheral compatibility. Test Case 5. Browser compatibility, web application. 9. Acceptance testing. Acceptance testing is performed to determine if the software application meets the specified acceptance criteria and satisfies the end-user requirements. Testers evaluate the software's readiness for deployment and user acceptance. 10. Localization, internationalization testing. Localization testing involves testing the software application's functionality, user interface, and content to ensure its compatibility with different languages, regions, and cultures. Internationalization testing focuses on designing and developing the software in a way that facilitates localization. Let's consider a mobile e-commerce application that is being expanded to support multiple languages and regions. We have example. Test Case 1. Language support. Test Case 2. Date and time formats. Test Case 3. Currency and number formats. Test Case 5. Cultural sensitivity and localized content. If you have any further questions or need additional information, please leave a comment so I can improve the following videos better. Especially, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe right away.